Hello, I'm Leaf King. Okay, that's my name. I'm the King of Leaves, the monarch of the Leaf Kingdom, and whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be taking the American dialect quiz. Okay, and the question changes based off of each time you take the quiz. No two people should get like the same exact questions. Okay, so if you take it and you get different questions. And if anybody takes it and get different questions, okay, I swear to God, don't be stupid, okay? This is very important. Anyway, is this song on loop? Uh, uh, yeah, looped. That's good. That's good. That's very good. Okay, how would you address a group of two or more people? I'd probably say, "Hey guys," right? "Hey guys, what up? What are you guys doing?" Right? So the options: you all, what? Use, um, what? You lot. Okay, that's the dumbest I've heard. You guys. That's the proper one. Yes. Um. Okay. Who cares? None of these are. You yins, like a yin yang or something. You. Uh. What? And then y'all. Okay. That's very southern. Um. Yes. Okay. So that's accurate. I guess. Okay. What's the next question? Um. What do you call a small gray bug that curls up into a ball when it is touched? I think that's a roly poly, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it just rolls up whenever it wants to, but there's a small. Well, all bugs are small. I don't know what it. But there's a gray bug that does roll up into a ball called roly poly. So let's see, roly poly. That's okay. I'm gonna go with that. Oh yeah, that's that makes sense. Okay, how do you pronounce the second syllable in pajamas? Jam us. Um, second syllable, jam, like jelly and jam. Uh, yeah, jam. That's how I say it. Yep. Um, yeah. Cool. What do you call a long sandwich that contains cold cuts? The fuck's the cold cuts? The type of sandwich? A cold cut sandwich. What? That contain cold cuts, lettuce, and so on. What? Talk about a sub, right? Sub. It's called lunch meat, I think, is what they refer. Lunch meat on a sandwich that is in a baguette. It's called a sub because they sell them at Subway and Firehouse Sub. So it's a sub. Is what they're talking about. Cold cut's a type of sub. It has like bologna or something on it. I don't know. What do you call the small freshwater lobster often found in lakes and streams? Um, well, there's these little things called crawdads. Um, some people eat those, and they live in creeks. That if that's what you're talking about, so crawdads, I guess. Yeah, crawdad. Um, yeah. Okay. So what is that? That's okay. That's cool. Okay. What's the next question? Okay. What do you call a cell of unwanted items on a porch slash in a yard slash etc. If it's a garage sale is what it's called. If somebody's selling something on their yard or in their garage, I don't know who sells stuff from their porch. That's weird. But yeah, it's a garage sale. No matter if it's in the yard or in the garage, it's called a garage sale. That's just what it is. Yeah, yeah. That's pretty accurate. Okay, yeah. Pretty great. Um, what do you call something that is across both streets from you at an intersection or diagonally across from well, it's diagonally across, obviously. Some people would say catty corner. So let's see: kitty corner, cata corner, catter corner, catty corner, kitty cross, kitty one. I don't know. It's called catty. These are all variations. So which one's the one that would be Kata? This one, Catty Corner. That would be the one, I would assume. Okay, what do you call a sweet spread that is put on cake, frosting, or icing? Uh, they're the same thing, aren't they? Frosting and icing, aren't they the same? So what is it? Frosting, icing. Frosting and icing refers to two different things. I don't think they do. Both, neither, or other. I guess both. I guess both. I guess. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nobody calls it both. Whatever. Who cares? What do you call a big road on which you drive really fast? That's a highway. There's another names for it. It's called a highway, freeway, parkway, expressway. Whatever. It's a highway. Yeah. Um, what do you call the insect that flies around in the summer and glows in the dark? Well, it has two names. Is it firefly or a lightning bug? Let's see. Lightning bug, firefly. I use lightning bug and firefly interchangeably. Penny Willy. What the? I have no word for this. What? And others. Well, I use both because it's called both. It's a firefly and a lightning bug. Um, what do you call a traffic situation in which several roads meet in a circle? That's a roundabout. I mean, I am gonna go with roundabout. Personally, I've never heard anybody refer to this thing by name at all, because we only have like two in our entire state. However, I watched YouTubers refer to them as roundabouts, so I'm assuming that's the right name. Yeah, okay. Oh, what do you pronounce? How do you pronounce ant? I'll pronounce it like ant. Let's see. With the vowel in ah, it sounds like ant. Yeah, it's the word ant. What are you talking about? What do you call a small road parallel to the highway? I don't know what they're even talking about. There's no such thing as a small road parallel to a highway. How do you pronounce bin? Uh, okay, with the vowel in sit. Sit bin. I think so. In the vowel in C. No, I don't say bean. With the vowel in set. Ben? No, that's a name. That's a guy's name. So definitely with it. The vowel in it. Okay. How do you pronounce the words Mary, Mary, Mary? All three are pronounced the same. Alright, I mean, that's simple math. How do you pronounce caramel? Two syllables. Caramel. With three syllables. Caramel. Blah, blah, blah. It's called caramel. I don't. It's freaking caramel. Um, what do you call the area of grass between the sidewalk and the road? I have no idea what you're talking about. I think that's ridiculous. Um, what is the distinction between dinner and supper? They're not. There's not. They're the same thing. I don't know what to tell you. Da 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 da. Supper. They don't use. I don't know. I guess there's no. They're the same thing. Whatever. What do you call a traffic jam caused by drivers slowing down to look at an accident? I'm not answering this question. I'm just gonna move on. I'm skipping that question entirely. What do you call the area of grass in the middle of some street? That's a median, I think is what people called it. Boulevard, that's a type of road. Midway, that's vague as heck. Traffic island, neutral ground. I have median slash other. There we are. Yeah, it's called a median. What do you call the large wildcat native to Americas? That's a mountain lion. Mountain lion. That's what it's called. Yeah, mountain lion is what it means. Um, okay, let's see what it says. Oh, look at that. Whoa, isn't that crazy? Look at this. Look at my accent, right? Oh god, how did we get that? Oh, look at that. Isn't that crazy, right? Overland Park in Kansas. Literally been there multiple times. Wichita in Kansas, right? Literally never been in Wichita before, but whatever. And then Springfield in Missouri. You know where I'm from, right? Guess where you know where I'm from? All right, have you ever heard of the Kansas City metropolitan area? Right? Right? the Kansas City metropolitan area. Overland Park's part of that. Kansas City's in Missouri, not Kansas. So, if you're from Kansas, if you're from Overland Park, you better shut up. I don't like you. Alright, now the redneck with spoons is going to take the exact same quiz, right? Hi guys, I'm the redneck with spoons, and today I'm going to be taking this American accent quiz on the interwebs, I think is what. The international website. That's what they're called, I think, is what it means. I don't know. Somebody told me to take this quiz to see how see where I'm from, because nobody knows exactly where I'm from. They just know that I'm Southern, right? So how do you address a group of two or more people? Well, that's y'all. Say y'all. Hey, y'all. Howdy, y'all. This is y'all. Let's see. You all. No, no, y'all, you guys. It's y'all. It's just y'all. Why all, right? Okay, yeah, very southern, right? Pretty typical. That's exactly what it is. Now, what would you call a sale of unwanted items on the porch or in the yard, etc.? Well, I will call it a yard sale. Yeah, yard sale. That's what it's called because it's in your yard, right? So yeah, yard sale is what I'll call it. Yeah, yard sale. Exactly. Very southern, right? Okay. How do you pronounce the first syllable in lawyer? It's lawyer. They practice the law. They're a lawyer, right? Rhymes with boy. No, I ain't no dang Yankee, right? No, not boy. It's not a lawyer. It's a lawyer. Rhymes with flaw. Yeah, exactly. It's a lawyer. Yeah, exactly. What do you call sweet and carbonated? Talk about Coke. A sweet and carbonated beverage. That's Coke. It's all Coke. Every single one of it. Pepsi's Coke. Cola's Coke. Spot's Coke. Pib's Coke. They're all Coke. Yeah, it's called Coke. What the heck? Kind of weird stuff. Yeah, Coke. Okay. How do you pronounce the second syllable in pajamas? It's jam, like a palm tree, right? Pajamas. There's no other way to say it, right? It's clearly pajamas. What the heck? Dang, dummy thing. What do you call a large motor vehicle used to carry freight? Talk about a big rig. It's called a rig, right? Or 18-wheeler is what it's called. 18-wheeler, yes. 18-wheeler. That's what it's called, right there. Yeah, an 18-wheeler. Okay. How do you call the sweet spread on the cake frosting or icing? It's frosting. You frost the cake, right? It's called frosting. Clearly. It's clearly called frosting. Yeah, well, okay, apparently the North calls it frosting. Right, but it's clearly what it's called. Like, come on, nobody says icing. It's not made out of ice cream or anything. Um, right, so I stick out from the southern crowd that bit, but it doesn't matter that much. Because I tell you, I'm more southern than anybody who says icing. They're like, what they, or what, I don't even remember whatever. What do you call a long sandwich that contains cold cuts, lettuce, and so on? Not talking about, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I have no, I don't know what you're talking about. I really have no clue. Only thing I eat is apple pie, bourbon, steak, uh, wild game, like venison. I think I eat venison. I don't know. Apparently, somebody somewhere, everybody in the whole U.S. has a word for that. I don't know. I live in a trailer. Whatever. What do you call the night before Halloween? There is no. What do you mean the night before Halloween? You mean what is that? October, September 39th, something. I don't freaking know. I have no word for this. I don't know what you're talking about. Night before Halloween. Yeah. What is that? Michigan and New Jersey are the only two states. Those states don't even border each other. What is that? Mitten and Jersey Devil. I don't get it. Things, the idiot, dummy thing. How do you pronounce aunt? Well, it's like aunt. You say ah. Like when you go to the doctors, you say ah. Like it's an aunt, right? There's no other way to pronounce aunt. I don't get it, right? Aunt. No, nobody says aunt. What the heck? What do you call them? It's your aunt, right? Aunt something. Whatever. What do you call? What do you call a small gray bug that curls? That's a pill bug. A small gray bug that curls up in a ball when you poke it. That's a pill bug. Nobody. I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Yeah. No, maybe not. Who knows? Who here? What do you call? That's a craw. What do you call a small freshwater lobster often found in lakes and streams? I think I called it a crawdad in my last video, but that's not what it's called. It's not a crawdad. It's like a crawfish, crayfish. It's a crayfish is what it's called. Let's see. Crawfish, crawdad. Wait, no. Cray. Yeah, it's a crayfish right here. Crayfish, what it's called. You call it a crayfish. That's also northern. Who cares? I don't care. Nobody cares. What do y'all call something that is across both streets uh, from you at the intersection? Oh, like in the diagonal across from the general. That's kidda corner. That's kidda corner right there. That's what that's called. Kidda corner. Yeah. Something. What do you call a large wildcat native to America? That's let's say mountain lion. It's a panther. Cougar. It's a cougar. It's a cougar. That's what it's called, a cougar. Yeah, cougar. Whatever. What do y'all call an insect that flies around? They're talking about fireflies, lightning bugs. They're called lightning bugs because they look like lightning. Right? It's called a lightning bug. Come on, nobody calls it anything else other than a firefly or anything. Nothing. How do you pronounce it? Mary. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm skipping that question. They're skipping that question. Nobody needs to know how it goes. What do y'all call an easy high school or college course? I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what the hell you mean, man. An easy college or high school. Nobody calls that anything, right? What do y'all call a traffic situation where there's several roads that meet in a circle? I have no word for that. What do you mean, a circle road? Cul-de-sac? A trailer park? I don't know, man. It's something weird. What do y'all call the area of grass between the sidewalk and the road? The area of grass between the sidewalk and the road? I don't know. I have no word for this. I ain't never heard of this in my life. Nobody knows what that. What do y'all call a small road parallel to the highway? I don't. Skipping that question. Y'all don't even know what I call that. What do y'all call a big road on which you drive really fast on? That's a freeway or interstate. That's a interstate. Is that an option? No, it's not. Anyway, that doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. You know what? What do y'all call a rubber-soled shoe worn in? That's a tennis shoe. Talking about tennis shoes? I don't wear those. I wear boots, but those are called. Well, actually, they're called yeah, tennis shoes is what they call it. Tennis shoes is what they are called. They are called tennis shoes. What do y'all call a drive-through liquor store? Oh, that's a brew through, you know, for party bunch, bootlegger, beer barn, beverage barn. That's a beer barn. I mean, obviously what it's called. Clearly, right? A beer barn. How do you pronounce crayon? No, it's pronounced crayon. Right? It's spelled crayon. It's pronounced crayon. There we are. Rhymes with man. What? No, it doesn't. Crayon. What? Friggin'. As long as you don't call it a crown, that's all fine. It's a crayon, right? Let's see what my answers are, I guess. Oh, what do you know? I'm from Mississippi, Alabama. Look at this. Look at this. Look at where it says that I'm from, right? Bingham, Montgomery, and Jacksonville. If y'all can see that, can y'all see that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how look at how the state of Missouri is like literally blue, right? Isn't that crazy? I'm from Montgomery, Alabama, is where I'm from, right? Alright, why do you think this song's been playing in the background? Let's listen to this. You know what this song's about? That song's about the redneck lifestyle. It's about beer and trucks and your own dang sister, right? If you don't, this sister represents love for your sister in ways that nobody else understands unless you're from Montgomery. Listen to this song. If you heard the lyrics to this song's crazy, right? It's about so many things that you would never understand unless you grew up in Montgomery, Alabama. Alright, I'll tell you that right now.